Hello, I'm Simon. Welcome back to the workshop. A couple of weeks ago I did a mini review of this tool rest and it had a few little flaws that I said that I needed to fix. Well, this is the video where I get to fix those things and make it a better tool rest. If you haven't seen that video, I do recommend it. Go and have a look at it and then come back and you can see how I fix the flaws that I found in this tool rest. Let's get tinkering. Now these two pieces on this tool rest are held by a little spring pin in here, and when I took it apart and had a look at it, what I found is that this piece has got a very tiny shoulder on it. So in order to fix it, I could have removed that shoulder, pushed this pin in, re-drilled this to a larger size and fitted a new pin. That seemed like quite a lot of aggravation for what should be quite a quick fix. So instead I got my blowtorch out and I sunk some solder into the gap between the two pieces, and that's now very secure. It's not moving anywhere, and given that it doesn't really take a huge amount of force, I'm hopeful that this will be a long-term fix. I did that off camera because you really don't want to see me using a blowtorch, so I have absolutely no skills whatsoever. So that was the first thing I fixed. When I was doing that, I noticed that there are machine marks along here, so that I can use this more smoothly. I'm going to flatten these machine marks out just using some sandpaper. This is 120 grit sandpaper. I'm not using the piece of sandpaper that's glued to my sanding board because I don't want to get iron filings on that sandpaper, because they'll stick to the sandpaper a little bit and they'll then get transferred to any wood projects that I do later. So I've just done 80. This is 120. This shouldn't take too long now. This is 220. 320 and 400. So I had intended on replacing the Allen key, which is a bit of a pain, with a little bar that I was either going to glue in place or braze in place or drill a little hole and put it in place. And whilst I could do that, I don't really think there's a great deal of need to over-engineer things, especially with something this simple. I found this little thumb nut. It's the same size, it's M4, and that works perfectly. So I'm just going to use that. Just another little idea that I've come up with is I've added a little piece of cardboard here to just help with the cleanup, so that none of the sawdust gets anywhere that's really important. Well, that turned out to be a lot easier than I expected. Changing this for the thumb bolt was a much simpler solution than creating a little bar to go through. Soldering this up to fill the gap seems to have worked quite well. There's no movement now at all, and I can easily adjust this height and how parallel it is without using any tools. That's quite a nice feature. Well, that's the end of this very quick video. I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. I've no longer got any ridges along here, so my chisels no longer bump along. The thumb bolt makes it significantly easier to adjust. I don't have to keep reaching for an Allen key and then trying to fit the Allen key into the hex head. And it no longer wobbles. All those things should make my woodworking a little bit better, and you could see that they didn't take very long to do, and I've made this, what was an okay tool, a little bit better. If you've enjoyed watching, please leave a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, please leave them below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.